Again, Rebecca, one of your wonderful TDs. Just as a reminder, your TDs this weekend are myself, Rob, Colin, who's over there, and Amanda, who's over there. Just as a heads up on TD rulings, there are 4 of us running around. If you get a ruling, that's the ruling. It's just what I say to my workers at work. Don't be supervisor shopping. I promise you, we've probably talked to each other about whatever it was before we said what it was. That is all very vague, and the coffee has not kicked in. Which, speaking of coffee, you've had coffee. If you haven't had coffee downstairs, they're open until 1. I would recommend going between rounds because they will have a line. It will form, but it is delicious. Otherwise, we're going to get started here at 9 o'clock. As always, alcohol needs to stay within the suite. Do not wander outside with it. We will get in trouble. Bathrooms are out the door to the right, and then take a left, and then it's on your left. The door codes are by the door, or you can write them on your wristband if you need a reference. We will have some snacks in the kitchen. Please keep your coolers out of the walkways. Stay away from the stream ring. Do not knock it over. If you need to, Herb will be starting at 10 a.m. If you need entries, come find us at the front. We will hook you up. I think that's it. I can't remember anything else because it's really early in the morning. So here, Rob, take this microphone from me.
Okay, she hit the highlights, but again, Herb will open up at 10. Those games are going to be off. For those that weren't here, when we start a new round on the main event, if you are not there within 3 minutes, we will start your game and we will plunge your ball off. So time your Herb play so that you are completed. When the rounds are almost finished, don't start a new Herb game if there's only one group playing. Okay. This is a 10-round match play, 2 games per round. So you're going to be paired up with 3 people, 4 people in a group. You're going to get assigned a bank. It's 2 games. They're not necessarily are new old. They're fast, slow. So we audited the games. The games that play faster, we made a list. The games that play slower, we made a list. And then we paired those together so that each round, on average, unless Colin's in the group, will go about 45 to 50 minutes. So we're targeting every hour for a round. That being said, if round 2 is done at 10:47, we'll probably wait a couple minutes for people, and then we're starting the next round in case we have a round that goes long. So the goal is round 1, 2, and 3 at 9, 10, and 11. At noon, we'll have a 1-hour lunch break. It will be posted on MatchPlay. If you go on the MatchPlay, there's a place for us to put, hey, next round starting at X time. We're shooting for 1. It may be 1:15. It may be 12:50. But we'll have a 1-hour break from the time that the last group gets done on round 3. Okay. Then we will come back and we will play 5 more rounds up to round 8. And then we will have an hour and a half break. So maybe you can go a little farther than walking over to Whataburger or whatever to get dinner. Okay? That should go from 6 to 7:30-ish. At 7:30, we'll start round 9. At 8:30, we'll start round 10. Assuming everything goes smooth. We should be done by 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Herb also shuts down at 10 o'clock. That way Brian can get home and get his beauty sleep so he can be back for finals tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
I make every final night.
Scoring is 7-5-3-1 on each game. There's an A and B division. Top 24 go to A. Next 8 go to B. There isn't a restricted at 2,000 ranking. If you're ranked 2,000 or above on IFPA world ranking, then you cannot play in B division. So, at the end of the night today, don't run away, especially if you think you're close to B, because based on restrictions, you might make it in. Also, we're going to do tiebreakers tonight. So if there's a tiebreaker for an important position, like the cut line, top 8 and A get a bye. If there's 3 or 4 people tied at 8, we're going to do the playoff tonight. Also for the cut lines tonight. That way, if you don't make the cut, you can go home and not come back on Sunday. But remember, Herb is still open tomorrow for qualifying from 9 to 1 o'clock for you to get some more games on Sunday morning if you're not in the finals. Colin? You got anything else that I'm missing? Plunge extra balls. They should all be off. There's a few games. If you get them, please plunge them. Follow the TD's ruling, as Rebecca said. Most of the time, if it's a basic ruling, stuck ball, whatever, we're not going to check with other. But if it's a serious issue, if a game reset or something really weird goes on, usually we all go find somebody else and say, hey, I ran into this. What do you think? And then we make a consensus. Once we tell you that is the ruling, that is the ruling. Just follow it. And some people may get yay and some people may get boo. Welcome to Pinball. So we turn it over to Colin because I'm sure I missed something. And you heard it. You heard it from the man. Top rope pinball's good. Okay. So again, this is a random draw on the banks. MatchPlay software. If you get a repeat bank, I'm sorry about your luck. It's just part of it. It's going to do its best to try to put you in different banks, but it is tiered Swiss. So the first round is going to be slaughter pairing. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. And then after that, it starts bunching people up. So by round 10 is who's ever in first, second, third, and fourth is in a group. Fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth is in a group. And so it'll move throughout the day. So there will be times, depending on your score, where you end up playing with the same person in the next round because of where it all matches out. That's part of Tiered Swiss. Okay? We'll draw the rounds and announce it here in just a second. Good luck, and everybody have fun, and thank you so much for coming out. Oh, and first place is $500. And I think B division first place is $200. So if you have a chance to get into B, don't leave.
All right, good morning and welcome to the Austin Pinball Collective. Today is the main event for our Bat City Open tournament this weekend. This is a mega match play. It's going to be 10 rounds of group match play, 2 games each. We are going to be, so we'll have 20 games total, plus we may have some tiebreakers at the end if there are people who are close to a... if there are multiple people on the cusp of making it into either probably A or B finals. Top 24 players go to A finals, and then the next 8 people who have an IFP ranking of 2,000 or lower will go into the B finals. So it's possible that some people who didn't qualify for A but qualified for B actually won't be eligible for B, and so more people might be brought in. But those finals will happen tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Simultaneously, we have a best game tournament going on. That's actually started yesterday at noon. It will start back up today at 10 a.m. and is going to run through 10 p.m. tonight. But the finals for that will start either at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, or if the main event qualifying is still going on, then it'll start right after that. So today we've got our banks. Let's take a look here. We've got currently 71 players who are signed in. I think we had like 76 registered. We had a cap of 80, and then some had to drop out. So we'll see. We may still get some people coming in late. We have banks of 2 games each. They have good punny titles. So 9 to Thanos is Dolly Parton and Avengers Infinity Quest, etc. So we've got, looks like 44 games that we're gonna put here. So we got, and then there's another 8 games in our best game. So that's gonna be 52 games that are actively being used. We've got about 20 more games here at the Collective that aren't being played in this tournament. But we are getting pretty close to actually having our having this tournament going. So we will just hold off for a little bit. Should be another, say, 2 minutes before we actually get started. So I'm going to go ahead and run an ad right now. If you are subscribed, you won't see it. If you are not subscribed, you could subscribe if you have a Twitch if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can get a free subscription every month. And if you aren't subscribed or you're already using that, well, then you could subscribe through Twitch and you won't see any ads. I'll try to keep the ads unintrusive, but I'm not so good at remembering to run them when at the most opportune time. So I'll try to be better at that today. But if not, then you should only get like 30 seconds per hour, which is hopefully not too terrible, but I will do what I can. So I'll run an ad really quick, and then we'll be back, and we should be able to start the tournament here in just about a minute. All right, let's see here. Yesterday, as of last night, we've got our top 8 for the best game. It's Chris Noah, 478 points. Jack Revenues, 477. Robert Byers, 472. Brad Holliday, 469. Greg Gibson, also 469. Ken Kemp, 468. Colin McAlpine, 460. And Trey King, 458. So we've got several players who've put in their... have put in multiple matches. It looks like we've seen up to 33 right now as the top for someone who's in the in the top 8. But this is going on till I think 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So it's possible still for multiple people to get in. Any of these rankings can still change quite a bit before tomorrow. It looks like we have not yet started the match play, but as soon as we get some rounds open, we'll pick a game and see what we can do in terms of find a good bank. We'll try to pick a number of different banks so we can see a good number of different rounds throughout the day. So we're not okay. It looks like it's just about to get started here. Rounds have not been created yet. Yeah, we may end up seeing the same game multiple times, but I'll see if, for at least initially, I'll try not to stream the same game too often in a row. Towards the end of the tournament, we might be looking at some bubble groups, so I might follow that more than trying to get diversity of games. All right, the first round is up. What do we have here? We've got Alley and Labyrinth, Ninja Eclipse and Playboy, Revenge from Mars and Cleopatra, Iron Maiden, Hot Tip, Flight 2000 and Transporter, Domino, Cactus Canyon, Dolly Parton, Avengers, Spin Out, and World Cup Soccer, Xenon and Star Wars, Jurassic Park, and Meteor, X-Men. Okay, we got Dune and Kiss. I'm going to go for Dune and Kiss. We haven't seen Dune yesterday, so I will put the rig on Dune, and actually the rig already is on Dune, so I'm going to get that switched over here. Looks like I need to restart the transmitter for the play field.
It shows in MatchPlay. That's not.
But let me restart that transmitter. I'll get right back.
To follow the MatchPlay order on your game.
It'll say P1, P2, P3, P4 for player 1, player 2, etc. to player 4. Don't play on a turn, please.
And if it says P3, that doesn't mean you're playing Princess Rock.
All right, we should be getting that playfield camera restarted here. Unfortunately, it's been having a little trouble this morning. It was fine all day yesterday, But if we continue to have problems with it, I might end up, it's back, but I might end up restarting or swapping transmitters, because it is the transmitter on the playfield camera. So, but I am Neil Wilson. I will be here commentating all day. I had originally signed up for the tournament, but I didn't think I could commentate and run the stream and play and do both justice. And you really want to be able to see this stream, so I will be here all day. Tomorrow we may have some additional commentators based on who makes it into the finals and when. But yeah, this is, let me update the match play information so we can see who the players are. All right, we're going to see Ray Ford, Amanda Fincher, Robert Montanez, and Tim Freilich. All right, Ray gets a skill shot, goes right into Harvester Battle. Yeah, this Dune was very generously contributed to. Okay, I am very sorry. I really hope that comes back. If not, I will swap out the transmitter. All right, really quick. I think I'm likely going to be swapping out, if this continues to persist, I might be swapping out the player camera and the playfield camera transmitters in this round here. But yes,
You want to fix this?
it's done.
Okay. No, it's not. It's not about here.
It's fine. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, basically, you've got a few skill shot options. One of them is shooting into this scoop here. If you do that, then that will start a harvester battle immediately. So, and if not, then I think kind of it sounds like the best skill shot maybe is to shoot up here and then shoot over in this ramp, and that can give you some pretty valuable stuff. So the Harvester Battle is one of the, basically a mode that you can play during the day. So in Dune, you cycle between day and night. During the day, you can get spice. During the night, you can get water. I have not seen the new movies. I'm reasonably, somewhat familiar with the original Lynch Dune, it sounds like a harvester battle is immediately ready at the beginning of a day, and maybe at night there are other modes that you can play. And you can tell how far you are right here. Right now we're in the day, and then it's going to move across. And when it cycles over, then that'll go to night. The transmitter has gone out again. All right. Between this round, I am going to swap the transmitter. So I am very sorry about that. So we're probably not going to see, unless it restarts itself and reconnects. We're probably not going to. Well, let me restart the receiver for that one really quick.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just neat setup yesterday. I was like, at least 3. They are, yeah. But yeah, my playfield transmitter keeps going out. I might just swap it with a player.
All right, I restarted the receiver, and hopefully that will do it. So we do get to see Robert's ball here, or part of it anyway. I don't know where he is. It looks like he's in the Harvester Scoop. Getting close to night, so it goes from day to night with switch hits. So going through a spinner, for example, will give you a lot of progress. Otherwise just regular switch hits. So he was close to night there, but ended up, the water that you collect does give you bonus. Spice also can give you bonus. I think, like I said, you can collect spice during the day and water at night. All right, this is Tim. Tim is local. All of these players are local here in Austin, but we've got players from all over the state. We've got from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, the Houston area, San Antonio, a lot of players from San Antonio, and at least a couple from Corpus Christi, and some from other places. I don't know that we've got any necessarily from out of state. Well, that did not work either. Let me restart the transmitter one more time. All right, Great Bear Rules, thank you for the follow. I apologize that we're having some difficulties with our playfield camera. Hopefully that will come back very soon. But I'm going to probably swap the playfield and the player cameras between rounds here, just because we've been having some difficulties there. But we've got it back now temporarily. So, all right, Ray is, got into the Fidekin Scoop. That is, you do that a few more times and you get a multi-ball. He's going for switch hits into the scoop. He's already played a Harvester battle during this day, so he's not eligible to play another one at the moment. That's more progress towards that Fidekin multi-ball. All right, and we're getting closer to night, which you can see that good in lane there, bouncing out of the out lane. Okay, now we have just gone to night, so I believe that a night mode is already at the scoop. Oh, thank you very much for watching What's Brewing. Yeah, we are, it's an early start, but a lot of people here getting some good action in. Thank you so much to David Menes and Barrels of Fun Pinball. We have a member who ordered a Dune, really hoping they would get it in time for the tournament. Turns out they're not going to get it probably till next week, but they did allow us to borrow this game from them just for the tournament. So this is, I believe, possibly David Van Ness's personal Dune, or maybe it's a show model, like a floor model they have at their factory or something. So, but yeah, so it looks like Ray is going into Desert Power. Is this Desert Power multi-ball, I believe. So yeah, and they also provided us with some giveaways to have for the. Yeah, this is Desert Power multi-ball. So yeah, they provided us with some giveaways, and our transmitter went out again. I really apologize for that. There's I'm gonna swap that out. Take it away from the game. I probably just won't stream the second game of this round, which is Bally Kiss, and I'll swap that playfield and player transmitter. So if we have one going out, it'll be the player and not the playfield. But yeah, they gave us it's not the battery. I swapped that out earlier this morning, and it was fine all day yesterday. It's the transmitter is fine as soon as I power it power it off and back on. But I'm just going to swap some transmitters here in a second. It was, like I said, it was rock solid all day yesterday, and this morning it's been pretty crappy. So I'm going to swap those out. Yeah, it looks like Ray is out of Desert Power, has gone into the Awaken nighttime battle. Can't really see, what he's doing on the playfield, but he is, we can see the... So he's got a sand snork loaded. That is a left out lane ball save. So you can get that by, there's some drop targets in the middle of the playfield. If you knock those all down when they are yellow and then shoot up the left orbit, that will allow you to load a sand snork, which is like a ball that gets trapped in the left out lane as a kickback. And if you have another ball going out the left out lane, then that kicked ball will kind of shoot up and ricochet that ball back into place as a kind of an out lane ball save. You can get a couple of those per ball, I believe, but you have to requalify them with those stand-up targets. So we got a thumper collected, which I believe is done with pop bumper hits. Yeah, I don't, I'm sorry, I'm not super duper familiar with the Awaken mode. I can't tell what's necessarily going on, but yeah, I'm going to restart the transmitter again, so we can hopefully see at least some of each player's ball. I'll be right back. And I apologize. Also, the game audio is attached to the playfield camera, so you're probably not hearing the game while we're also while the playfield camera is out. So can't really help listen to that as cues for what's going on. And yeah, I've only played 2 games of Dune, so I can't speak super intelligently about everything that's going on. But okay, we've got Amanda is a tournament director, so she may be attending to some other matter, but hopefully will step up soon. But yeah, so as I was saying, these drop targets are what qualify different awards, and one of those is if it's yellow and you get them all down when they're yellow, then that's what qualifies the sand snork. That will light this insert yellow. Shooting up the left orbit will load a ball into here, and then if you get a ball going in the out lane, then that ball will kick up and will is what will save your ball from going out the out lane. And I assume there's some compensation, so if it doesn't actually save the ball, then it will give you a quick ball save or something like that. But yeah, this is the Fadaken scoop here that will getting a ball locked in there and then hitting it in a few more times will give you a 2-ball multi-ball. This is the main scoop for starting daytime or nighttime modes. Okay, well there's the back box camera. Wonderful. So we may end up not being able to see anything during this. But yeah, so it does look like Amanda is still in the day. I can't recall if she got into, I think she already started a harvester battle, so she can't do that at the moment. But it does look like she's got can shoot up the middle. She's got locks ready. Those green arrows are going to be locks for her desert power multi-ball. And yeah, so we're just not going to be seeing anything this morning. I am sincerely sorry. We've had occasional problems. Okay, the back box is back anyway, so we can see that. Yeah, we've had problems with a camera going out very occasionally, but we have never had this level of difficulty with anything. So I'm gonna, we're not gonna be watching. Our second game of this bank is Bally Kiss. We're not gonna watch that. Instead, I'm gonna swap out. Oh, well, there's the playfield camera back. So, but I'm gonna swap the player and playfield cameras so that we can hopefully be more reliable on those. But yeah, and if I can get that done quickly enough, then I will be able to. I'll try to get us back into the action. But so anyway, this so it looks like she does have a sand snork ready, maybe up this left orbit. I will say basically all that I know about this game. I've only ever put 2 games on this one, but yeah, all I know about it is from watching Carl D'Angelo streams. Yeah, this is a rescue battle. This is a nighttime battle, I believe. Yeah, we are going to be. That may well be the issue. They are supposed to be able to automatically, change channels like that, but all right. So we've got here. So Carl D'Angelo streams are a good reference for learning this game. That should be loading a sand snork there. Yeah, the ball kind of went into the left out lane, and if she drains out the left out lane, then that ball should get fired back up to hopefully save it. She got into the scoop, but it looks like the worm at the top is where she wants to hit right now. And then that's the sand snork ball save, so very good use of that. And she has lit that again, I believe. Thank you, What's Brewing. I'll also take a look at that. But yeah, so it looks like she got a jackpot. It can either continue or collect. Carl says always continue, but I think collecting at this point with this, things going the way they are, collecting may not be is probably the safer option. She got some points for that, and she got a letter in Dune down here. Getting that letter, if you spell Dune, then that is what starts one of your wizard modes. There are 4 wizard modes in the game. Only 3 of them, I believe, have been implemented thus far. So the 4th one hasn't quite been implemented yet, but and that's an unfortunate drain down the middle. But I will. We'll see if this continues to be safe. But I guess she had a ball locked somewhere. She may have. That may have been a lock towards her Desert Power multi-ball, maybe that came out, or not sure. But it is. This is Harvester Battle 1, and so basically Harvester battles. I know there is a thing called an ornithopter that you have to destroy. Or you can destroy. The blue shots are laser guns that can destroy it in one shot, I believe. But you only get a couple of those at the start of the game anyway. So she destroyed it. She's ready to collect up the middle. Top. I know that like top players say save your laser guns for later. But in a tournament like this, when it's close and nobody's really blowing up the game, playing for a couple of hours at a time or whatever, you probably want to use your laser guns early on. And if you get to the a third harvester battle or something like that, then maybe you it's a little bit harder for you to complete. But if you've gotten that far, you're probably doing okay. All right, so this is Robert's ball 2. Looks like Robert had the best of the best ball 1. All right, he shot up the right orbit for a lock. So it looks like he could do the same thing again, but now he's going into the ride nighttime mode. It looks like you got to find a shot to put a thumper, and you just probably are have to find where the shot is. Took a danger for that, and that is coming back. Fortunately, had a ball save there, and it looks like he's maybe one drop target away from getting a snork lit, so he might want to prioritize that if he's wants to prevent a right outlane save there. It looks like he actually changed the color. That did not light that, unfortunately. I'm not, like I said, I'm not so familiar with this, but a snork would have saved that. He's got the pain box. Okay, the pain box is kind of a ball save in the vein of Godzilla's Oxygen Destroyer or NBA Fast Break's $1 Million Shot. So basically in this one, you have to play single-handed. You have to put your hand on the lockdown bar, the action button of the lockdown bar. You can't move that hand off the action button, and then you can play with your other hand. You can switch sides, but it has cheat detection built in somehow. I assume that it's like if it detects, hand touching both sides at the same time, then you can't use your gut or your chin or whatever to just hold down the button. So yeah, it has some kind of a cheat detection. But if you are able to, while holding it down with one hand and then shooting with the other hand, if you're able to go up the left orbit before the ball drains, then that will allow you to continue your ball. So yeah, no, I believe, yeah, I absolutely make use of that for things like getting the like the heat ray on Godzilla. We have to hold it down for a period of time to actually activate it. So yeah, that is my secret weapon. But that will apparently not work on this game. And I have seen people, trying to cheat, like having one person hold down the button while another person, continues to play, and that it seems to detect that pretty quickly. I'm not exactly sure what the algorithm is, but I assume that it is probably, if it detects your hands, maybe even on the side rails or something like that, in position, even if you're not pressing both buttons at the same time. It looks like Ray's got that snork loaded on the left. That's a ball save. So if he can get up the left orbit, there he will have that, just like that. That will give him that left out lane ball save. All right, and where is his progress? He has now gone into another day, so he can start a harvester battle. So he's gotten that award, gives him the possibility of more spice, and I think spice can, in addition to bonus, can also make your battles more valuable. All right, he is fighting to keep this alive, and well, fingers crossed the cameras are doing better right now, so we'll see. I might see if I don't need to swap them out after all, but I hope I haven't just jinxed it by saying that. But okay, he's gotten into the harvester battle. Yeah, it looks like you stay in Harvester Battle 1 until you finish it, it looks like, because I know he's played it at least once, if not on both balls. Oh, thank you for the follow, Abu Lee. Yeah, we're going to be streaming here all day. This is a 10-round tournament with 2 games per round, so we're going to see at least 20 games of pinball today. All right, and yeah, I'm not sure if that was the. Sorry, I missed it. I think that might have been the Fadakin multi-ball that he got. That's a Snan Snork saving that ball. There's a quick ball save as well for that. So he's still alive. Looks like he wants to go up the middle. He caught the yes, that's the jackpot for that battle. So yeah, I think that I thought that you had to go up the ramp behind the worm to complete a battle, but maybe not. Maybe he still does need to do that. But it does look like his desert power locks are ready as well. It looks like he might have been going for that. But okay, good nudge there to keep it in the inland. Didn't quite make the lock and found the drain in the middle, but that is 93 million points. So it's going to be first place for now. But yeah, we'll see what the other 3 players can do. Looks like at least Robert is at 69 million or so, which is yeah, and then Amanda 36, and Tim is at 1.2. So Amanda stepping up here on her ball 3. She is in it's in a night battle, or I don't know if she's still in her battle. She's used her laser gun, doesn't have a sand snort. But yeah, we've got a no thumpers either. I'm not entirely sure what the thumpers are. All right, that's a ball save. Yeah, it sounds like someone turned some music on outside. I don't know if that's gonna work super well with the stream because it seems pretty loud, honestly. All right, and unfortunately, Amanda drained out there. And looks like Colin McAlpine is playing on Labyrinth right next to it and is looking for tournament director assistance. Like maybe something is stuck or not working the way that he expects. So, okay, this is Robert. Got his ball 3. Looks like he can go up the middle. Okay, he did get a ball 2 locked for his sandworm, desert worm multi-ball. So I think what he's going to want to do here is get it into here, and then he can bounce that ball around for a little bit, like as a captive ball. And that will give him... that would give him a chance to raise jackpots, I believe. But then if he drained out of that, or if he builds up his jackpot value enough, then that would give would just go ahead and start the 3-ball multi-ball with the jackpots at whatever that value was that he built up. But unfortunately, he drained out of that. So yeah. So this is Tim. He's not. Doesn't look like he's been able to do much on his first 2 balls, but hopefully he'll be able to get something going here. He's got his locks ready. Good nudge there to save that. All right, gonna take a shot up the worm. Did not get in there, unfortunately. All right, he's got it under control, and that was an up and out, unfortunately. So, he's got the pain box, so he's got a chance to save it. So really, yeah, you want to get this left orbit shot, and if you can get it cleanly on one shot, then like that is so he has saved his ball now. So it is back in play. And that was a terrible feed he saved the ball only to have the game take it back away from him. That is unfortunate. So, all right, I'm going to move the rig to Ballykiss. It looks like the camera might be okay, so I'm to see what I can do. All right. Okay, thank you for the feedback on the audio. I'll see what happens here, if we can hear this better. It is you can't hear the music too much. Okay, maybe that was it. Yeah. Okay. But the game audio is okay. Yeah. So this is Ballykiss. Let me update the match play information here. So yeah, we're gonna play swap the player order by 1, like kind of rotate it by 1 on this round. But yeah, so Amanda's gonna start and Ray is to be player 4. So this game is all about well, spelling kiss here, but it's really all about getting this lane. If the top light is lit, then I believe that will open your gate. The gate is right here. Oh, that was unfortunate. So the gate can save you from going out the out lane. And if this bottom light is lit, then that will spot you an entire row of kiss letters. Even if neither of those is lit, then going through the middle lane will light. Wow, this is plan quick. Will light your spinners for increased values per spin. You can spell kiss with these KISS letters here. There's a KISS here as well. Wow. Well, we have seen 3 very quick drains on this one. So those kiss letters are going to be your bonus. You can hit A, B, C, D here to complete kiss, or sorry, to double your bonus. But yeah, your bonus is going to be in kiss letters, and so far we've not seen a lot of success there in actually getting that. So yeah, see if we can. Okay, Ray gets the K on the plunge. Now, one thing to be aware of, if you do happen to get the gate open, this gate, it tends to be a little bit sticky, so you might want to like spam your right flipper a little bit to help it open. It'll help, it'll open with enough kind of just bouncing around. But yeah, if it had been open there, it may not have been enough to save it. So yeah, that was basically a nobody. Nobody did anything on ball 1. Amanda finds the center target on ball 2, so she's got that gate is kind of working its way open, I believe, and then she's also got her spinners lit. Those spinners that's a tight shot because you got the pop bumpers in the way, but there she found it. That's good, and went through a lane that had already been lit, unfortunately. So she's got one kiss spelled and 2 letters on her second one. But yeah, she's managed to find the spinner, but it's unfortunately, it seems to be, as she's going through, it seems to be finding its way into lanes that have already been collected. So that I thought should have been a save, but it didn't look like that gate actually was coming open. Okay, yeah, sorry. The top one is spot a line, and the second one I think opens the gate maybe. So I think that going in there, like right now, if Robert had made it through there, then it would have spotted a line. But so he's got kiss spelled for one lane of kiss. All right, got 3 of his A, B, C, D letters lit. If he gets that C, then that would be a double bonus. He doesn't have a lot of bonus built up at the moment, but yeah, if you can get on a tear and start spelling, so that is double bonus right there. If you can get on a tear and start spelling kiss letters, and you can have it built up so to like if you can get all 4 of these, then that gives you this colossal bonus here at 40,000 points. Do it again, you've got 80,000 points, and I think that carries over from ball to ball. So it would be good to start ball 3 with an extra 40,000 or even 80,000 points in the bank before you even plunge, and so as long as you don't tilt, you get that extra points at the end of your ball. So but yeah, Robert has managed to keep it alive, not finding as many kiss letters, although he did just complete a 3rd line. So all right, got the kiss, or the S, sorry, from that. Good in lane there from that. He got the I off the pop bumper bounce there, and is looking for a K and then that last S. So there's the S. So, and yeah, it looks like he managed to get the 40,000 colossal bonus. Oh, thank you for the follow, El Rucco. Yeah, we're gonna be here all day for our biggest tournament of the year. There he's getting close to, and thank you for the follow, Tulrish. All right, so yeah, Robert is showing kind of how the game is meant to be played. So that's yeah. He is up to 220,000 points. That is a pretty substantial lead. Tim and Ray were not able. Nobody was able to play ball 1. Amanda was able to do a little bit on ball 2, but Robert was able to get some good stuff going there. So Tim has 3 letters towards his first kiss completion. Needs that final S, which you can get either. Yeah, he almost went through this lane, which would have given it to him. This target would get it for him as well. And then going down the middle, if either of those lights had been lit, then that would have been good. But it at least lit his spinners. But yeah, unfortunately, he found the center drain there. This kiss is can be rough. It's very pretty. It plays well, but it is mean. So all right, Ray stepping up. Ray won the first round. So we've got. All right, he has only got 2 kiss letters from his first ball. Got the ball trapped, looking for the spinner, I believe. Was a little late on that. There, he found it, and yeah, went through a lane he'd already collected, but got an I from the pop bumper bounce, got an S from the that lower stand-up target. So he spelled completed a kiss. All right, got the I, so he's only 1 S away from the second completion. Just only the D stand-up target away from double bonus. And an unfortunate drain without the gate open. So, all right, going into ball 3, looks like Robert has a pretty substantial lead. Tim and Ray are battling out for third, not too far behind Amanda for second. So Amanda stepping up on her ball 3. And got an S. And right down the middle. So 76,000. Yeah, I agree. This game often does mean things to you. 76,000 points is it's not going to catch up to Robert, but we'll see if Tim or Ray can pass that. And Robert right now wants to put a buffer between himself and the other two. All right, he found the spinner there. And not quite the middle, I don't know if there's really much benefit to those drop targets over there, but he looks like just 1 S away from his third completion. And he already has that 40,000 carryover bonus, so that was the third completion. He's getting very close to the 80,000 point colossal bonus. If he can get just 2 more, those K and the I on his last kiss. Completing ABCD at this point would be very good because he would be able to double his. Okay, that's the K. He would be able to double his bonus. Very nice save on that from a center drain. Looks like he might be going for those stand-up targets. He did complete it, so he's got 80,000 points in colossal bonus. He is 1 target away from double bonus, but found the out lane. But that's going to give him still 80,000 and a couple more on top of that. So, yeah, 343,000 points is the score to beat. That on this mean kiss is a pretty good score. So Tim and Ray are going to have to do some work to catch up to that. But Tim finds the center lane lit for everything. So he's got his gate working its way open, and he got a line spotted for him. So Tim's got that 40,000 point colossal bonus built up. He found a lit spinner for a few spins there, and power in lane, good in lane there too. So another lit spinner. He got an S, but he got close to that fully lit center lane. So that's gonna do it for that. He's gonna come out with 147,000. So Ray needs 100 and 105,000 or so to catch up to Tim. He needs 33,000 to catch up to Amanda, and then another 72,000 or so to catch up to Tim, and then we'll start talking about Robert. But all right, Ray looks like he doesn't have a lot of bonus built up yet. So just a couple of lines. But he's got his spinner lit, found it. Yeah, that unfortunately going through the spinner, he does have his gate open as well, so that can save him from a right out lane ball save. A right out lane drain anyway. But yeah, he's got that just going through the spinner doesn't seem to make it quite to the middle lane, so unfortunately, okay, he used his gate, but he can open it again by regoing through that center lane when it's lit properly. All right, he completed his third line of Kiss. He's up to 106,000, so Amanda's going to take a fourth on this game. He's still got some work to do to catch up to Robert. He's not there in, well, maybe he's getting close to there in bonus now. All right, and that is gonna do it for Ray. Yeah, so he did take second place on bonus there, but Robert is gonna take the win, Ray second, Tim third, and Amanda fourth. So let's see what we've got going on here. This round, let's take a look at this match play information here. So it looks like we've got some games going on. We've got still got a transporter. Cactus Canyon might be going on here. Let's see if Cactus Canyon is currently active. If so, then we'll move to that. Otherwise, we might have our games might be in a different room. But yeah, let me take a quick look and see if Cactus Canyon is going on. All right, looks like we've got 2 players left to go on, well, maybe 1 player left to go on this Cactus Canyon. I believe it's going to be Brian Krivenak from Corpus Christi. Let me check here. Oh, no, this is Brad Holliday, sorry. Yeah. Brian was player 1. Sorry. So yeah, this is Brad Krivodak. Yeah, so we're not really going to see much of this game, but it looks like yeah, we've got a couple of people from Corpus Christi here. Yeah, got a quick draw going on here. He wants to hit this this drop stand-up target, or yeah, drop target right there, but that's timed out. But he's a lot to do in this game. Basically, every major shot will get you progress towards a mode. Polly gets into trouble a lot. He just lit a lock up the middle, so he can get back into that mine entrance for to lock a ball. But yeah, it looks like that is about it, and I think that might be the end of this. Yeah, it looks like this is the last game still going on, so we may either get started immediately, or we may hold off a bit going into. Yeah, so that we are done. Let's take a look at how that came out. So we've got on Ali, it looks like, Nadia took 14 points. Nadia took first on Ali and Labyrinth. Colin McAlpine and Summer Armistead alternated between second and third place, and it looks like Legion took fourth in both games. We've got Ninja Clips and Playboy. Looks like Robert Byers did the double sevens on that one. From Revenge from Mars and Cleopatra, Garrett Shahan did the double. So yeah, this is a slaughter pairing on our first round here, and then we're going to be doing Swiss pairing for the rest of it. So we've got here Iron Maiden and Hot Tip. Jack Revenue took the double win there. Flight 2000 Transporter, Collier got the double win. Yeah, Andy Messner, Slick Chick and Cactus Canyon. Yeah, we had to wait on his ball 3. Looked like he was doing a good amount for Cactus Canyon. Hey,
P3 question for you.
yes.
I forget, when it's not detecting the module, what's the solution for it?
Yeah, give me 1 second here really quick. All right, sorry about that. We've got, we're just about to get started on our best game side tournament, which that's going to start up at 10 o'clock. All right, looks like a new round of games is up. We've got a Ninja Eclipse and a Playboy, a Xenon and a Star Wars, Lord of the Rings and Paragon, Dune and Kiss, Wolverine and Top Score, Harlem Globetrotters Monopoly, Spin Out World Cup Soccer. I don't know that we saw much of that yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead, well, Space Mission, Game of Thrones, Alley, and Deadpool and Big Game, Revenge from Mars and Stars. I can't really do Revenge from Mars very well. That's a tough to stream. So Hocus Pocus and Total Nuclear Annihilation. I think we only got just a very little bit of Total Nuclear Annihilation yesterday, and I don't think we got Hocus Pocus. So I'm going to put it on that. But yeah, give me a moment, and I will get the camera. I'll get the camera moved over and the rig moved over, and we'll get going on that. All right, this is Hocus Pocus. Let me update the match play information really quick. So this is normally a 5-ball game. We have changed it to 3-ball because it can play for a little bit. This is Ted Gaunt, player 1 on Hocus Pocus. So yeah, so the oh, that's an unfortunate drain there. So he's. Yeah, it looks like we might be able to see player 1 or player 2 score a little bit here. So hopefully we'll be able to read it enough. But yeah, we're only it's a 2-player game, so I'm gonna put the scores in the over the playfield camera for players 1 and 2. Now, this is Ashley. So the main things you want to do on this one are get A, B, C, and D. Getting A, B, C, and D once. Oh, thank you for the follow, Pizza Jake. Getting A, B, C, and D once will light the spinner lanes and give you double bonus. Getting a second time, I think, will give you an extra ball, which is just going to get plunged. Unless I don't know if that is possible to turn off on this game or not. It looks like they may have started a single-player game, so this doesn't. This is going to get voided here. Starting a game with the wrong number of players is just restart the game, no penalty at all. But I think they're probably just checking in on that. They would need to get an official tournament director to sign off on that. But so it looks like Ted is realize that they just started a 1-player game. So that is, no penalty to either player because everyone is responsible for making sure the correct number of players get started. So they should just be able to restart the game and move ahead. But yeah, basically my strategy on this game is just keep going up these spinner lanes. If it's not lit, or if it is lit, then that's good because the spinner will give you extra points. But if it's not, then hitting that will light the D, hitting this will light the A, and it's a good way of getting back up here to hopefully get some more letters. You can hit this spinner. Going up is safer than coming down. If you come down through that spinner lane, it can take a little momentum off the ball and put you in danger of a falling straight down the middle. But yeah, so A, you can get through this lane, you can get it right here, and you can get it on this stand-up target. B, you can get by rolling over this, going through this lane, or going through the left in lane. And then C and D are the same thing, but on the opposite sides. So it does look like, actually, because it's a 3-ball game, it looks like the rules have been changed a little bit between 3 and 5 balls. So it looks like your spinner starts lit when you're on a 3-ball game. Because, yeah, in a 5-ball game, you have to light the spinners by completing ABCD once. But, and that doesn't carry over at all from ball to ball. So, yeah, but Ted was able to get 12,000 points on his ball 1. Now we've got player 2 is up. So yeah, Ashley will be able to make some progress here on her ball. I really hope that we can see the scores. Okay, it's, you know, having these EM. Oh, that's a mean feed. But yeah, it looks like 3,000. Hard to see that, but I will confirm. I'll try to confirm, but yeah, these EM score reels are kind of recessed. And seeing the, you know, having the camera come in from the side makes it difficult. But so Ted's got B and C, it looks like already completed here, and finds the out lane there. So that's going to be 20,000 points for his ball 2. Ashley stepping up. Yeah, I am not able to see the last couple of digits at all. But hopefully we'll get good enough representation here. After Ted's ball, I will record his score, and then I'll go out and see what I can find about, you know, if I can get a good look at Ashley's score. Yeah, there is a gate on this game as well. We saw that in the last round. Hitting this stand-up target when it's lit will open a gate here that will save it into the shooter lane. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, it does look like the gate is open now, so he has hit that. A good nudge there, and yeah, good save from a center drain. Looks like he was going up the center there for a spin. That's a good right spinner. Yeah, that insert is a little dim, but it is lit. That's a lit spinner as well. So as a 3-ball game, okay, so he found the right out lane, so he's going to end up with 41,240, and I'm going to go out and check really quick to see if I can make sure and get an accurate look at Ashley's score, and maybe I'll be able to adjust that for the next game. One moment. Yeah, I can't really see the player 2 score I'm very sorry about that. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. So we've got. But yeah, Lori had a very good first ball there. That is just about caught up to Ted's entire game. So thank you for the follow, Frisbees. All right, Henry found a B lane there. Got the D from that. If it wasn't already collected, it's tough. That light is pretty dim. So, but yeah, it looks like he's got 11,000-ish points from his first ball. All right. Thank you for the follow. Shoot the lit shots. I believe is that what it is? That name. I like that. All right. Lori continues to find that center spinner. Just giving us all of them. Hit that center stand-up target, but it wasn't lit for the gate, so the gate still looks like it is closed. Now, the gate is eligible to be open, I believe, or maybe it is. It is open. Okay, sorry. It's hard to tell. But yeah, it looks like she just needs that B to have a completion. So completing that will give her at least a double bonus. And bonus on this game, not super duper valuable because you have to. Advancing bonus is not necessarily the easiest thing to do. I know you can advance bonus with here, and it looks like maybe these two targets, although it doesn't seem to happen that often. But 66 and 180 is currently in the lead for this game. And Henry got the A on his plunge, and I don't know if that activated the spinner at all. That one did on the right, but yeah, he found straight down the middle. So that looks like 16,200. So yeah, I think Ashley's 16,410 is in jeopardy of being fourth place here. All right, so Lori found the A and right down the middle, but 68,680 is going to be enough to take first place unless Tim has a good comeback ball here. So let's, hope that he is able to get that. That's a nice little tip there on that. And yeah, good control there. So Henry, I'm sorry, I don't, but yeah, Henry is one of the newest players here, just came in this week, became a member, heard about the tournament. I don't know if he's played in any tournaments before, but this is a big one to start with, but has been kind of all in on it, and is playing pretty well. So maybe he's got some good experience with pinball, but just not necessarily tournament experience. But yeah, that one was a dangerous feed. So 26,000 and something is going to be third place on this game. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be moving now to the next game in this round is going to go to total nuclear annihilation. So I'm going to get the rig moved over. Give me just a moment and I'll be right back. All right, this is Total Nuclear Annihilation. Update the match play information. So yeah, Ashley's going to be player 1 on this, Lori player 2, Henry player 3, and Ted player 4. So yeah, this game, actually let me take a look really quick. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and run an ad really quick. If you're subscribed, you won't see it. But if you, yeah, so, and I'll, so yeah, they should be starting here pretty quickly. But yeah, the main things you want to do on this game, when you start, this grid is going to have a few blue lights that indicate stand-up targets that you need to hit. So you want to hit the stand-up targets to turn this grid to light this entire grid. Then you can get into this scoop, so that will start your reactor. Then you need to get up to the top, do a lot of bouncing around until you get this number up to 99, I believe. And then that will make your reactor go critical. And then there will be some shots. Once you've made your reactor go critical, there will be some shots down here. Like there's a target here, there's a target here. You got some targets on the pop bumper. You got these rad targets, etc. Those will be lit for to actually destroy the reactor. The other main thing, and one of the most important things to do in this game, is getting multi-ball. So Ashley here, shooting up this this set of inline drop targets, actually locked a ball for multi-ball. Getting another ball locked up there, that ball is there now eligible to be stolen. So if Lori can get a second ball in here and then knock down this first drop target, then she gets a 3-ball multi-ball. And being in multi-ball is very good because this is a dangerous game, and having the safety of multiple balls in play is very a very good strategy. The other nice thing, very good use of an outlane ball save there that Lori had built up as well. And the other big thing, okay, there's ball 2 locked. So the other very good thing about being in multi-ball is that the number of balls you have in play acts as a playfield multiplier. So if you are, especially if you're about to destroy a reactor, you can get some good points from destroying a reactor, and if you can do that while you're in a 3-ball multi-ball, then that's 3 times the value of destroying that. So Lori looks like she left 2 locks for Henry. Yeah, we can see here we've got looks like still 4. Like maybe this target here might be out, but we've got looks like 4 stand-up target hits that you need to have to be able to get that get your reactor ready to start at the. But yeah, Henry started his multi-ball, and this is a good time to hit these dangerous stand-up targets because those targets are angled in a way to really just make you drain your ball. Everything on this game is dangerous. Being in multi-ball is the way to save that. Unfortunately, he's quickly out of multi-ball, so he still needs 2 more stand-up targets. But he got a mystery award, which is an advanced save, so he's got an outlane ball save now. If the ball had gone out the lane that's flashing, then he would have gotten it back. Otherwise, but unfortunately he went down the middle. So yeah, Henry is in, looks like after 3 players anyway, Henry is in 2nd place. Ted is about to step up. Nobody has left him any locks, so he's going to have to do it himself if that is the strategy that he wants to go. Yeah, and it just looks like actually the light, this insert wasn't out. It's just, he needs to complete this one before he can get that one. So, but yeah, he needs 4 hits to those stand-up targets. Skill shot is a good thing because that if you can get a skill shot without having to move the which of those top lanes is lit. Okay, Ted does lock a ball, but if you can get a skill shot without having to move the lit top lane, then that will immediately make you eligible to start your reactor right away. That is unfortunately out the out lane. He had moved his save away from that just at the start. I think this is playing quick enough as it is. Yeah, I can't imagine playing this with power balls. But yeah, I know. Like I played your Tron with power balls, and that was a rough experience. I can't. Yeah, this playing this with power balls would be especially mean, I think. But yeah, this game is Fliptronic is. Very generously lent this game to the collective. The Austin Pinball Collective is a community-run, membership-driven organization. So all of the games that we have here have been loaned by our members, with the exception of the Dune that we have here has been on loan from Barrels of Fun. We have a P3 that's on loan from Multimorphic, but Jerry Stelmberg is a member, or at least an honorary member here at the collective. For putting the P3 on site here. All right, Lori, it looks like she's not made much progress. Yeah, if we could get we have a Ninja Eclipse here, but if we could get them to loan a Merlin's Arcade, that would be amazing. But yeah, so Lori found a much quicker ball 2 there. All right, Henry's stepping up on his ball 2. Lori left him another lock there, so yeah, Henry is one more away from, or one lock closer to starting another multi-ball. That one was a rough bounce, but it did look like he completed his grid. So if he can get into the scoop on his ball 3, then he'll be able to start a reactor. But we haven't seen anyone make any real progress towards their reactor. So yeah, this is playing pretty mean, for a Saturday morning. All right, Ted got in and directly started his reactor. So now, if he can get this ball up to the top of the playfield, and that is rough. But yeah, basically, if you can bounce around up there, you can get your value up and destroy the make your reactor go critical so that it's ready to be destroyed. But yeah, so far, and Ted will still be in the reactor at the start of his next ball. So if he can plunge into the top lanes, then that can give him some really good progress towards that. But yeah, he ends that just ahead of Lori for the top score after ball 2. Ashley stepping up on ball 3 is still 2 stand-up targets away. Needs 2 locks. There is 1 lock, so she's now just needs to hit that stand-up target or the drop target for multi-ball. Get some good, get some good bouncing around up there. Can get some points, but it's not going to do a lot while you're in. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it does sound like this has got some. Yeah. Thanks for the heads up there. This has beta code on it that will not allow you to get keep spamming jackpots in multi-ball, or have to do some work to get the value back up. All right, and Lori. Oh, that might be. I don't know about that. That's a mean feed there. Lori did the thing but didn't get the drop. And it looked like she might have hit it a second time, so she was kind of robbed of that multi-ball, I think. We'll see if Henry's able to get it, but that might have been a malfunction. I don't know. We'll see if it probably gets cleared at the end of the game, but if nobody gets it before then. But so Lori was not able to catch up to Ted's score, so we'll see what happens. Looks like, yeah, Henry's reactor is ready to start. If he can get into the scoop, or is... Yeah. Yeah. This is trying to get control. Okay, there he goes. Got into the scoop, starting his reactor. So now he wants to get up to the top, through the spinner lane, through the right orbit. We'll do that. If he is able to start the reactor, or to start the multi-ball, then that's a really good thing. That did do it, so he's got his multi-ball. So honestly, not the worst thing to let your balls drain during ball save, and hopefully you can plunge into the top area. But his ball save's over now, and that is also his multi-ball, and his entire ball is over. See if he's got enough in bonus. I think he had just... Did he have enough to... Okay, he had enough to pass Lori, and enough... so he's currently ahead of Ted. Ted needs 16,000 points. Not a guarantee on this game by any stretch, the way it's been playing. So, but Henry currently in the lead anyway. We're going to see Ted stepping up. Needs to get a little over 14,000 points, or 16,000 points, sorry. All right, Ted has his his reactor is running, so he's got to get a couple more hits up there. Well, that's a great feed right back up there. Now his reactor has gone critical. He needs to hit this stand-up target, it looks like, to destroy the reactor. That's going to be some good points. He's already taken the lead, though, so Ted has won this game. We're just seeing him play it out. But yeah, if he can hit that stand-up target just to the left of the scoop that he just hit. Oh, looks like ball kind of got stuck a little bit at the top. Maybe a good side slap will free that, but Ted's already won, so it's not super critical. I guess that wasn't officially a pun on the reactor, but he's already won. So I might start looking to see what other games are still going on. Okay, well, he tilted that. Yeah, it's hung up on the, it looks like a switch there. Ted tilted. It doesn't affect the outcome at all. Yeah, so it looks like we've got a, we've got a Star Wars still going. That might be a long playing game. We've got World Cup soccer going on. Yeah, let me see about, we've got a Labyrinth still going, maybe? Game of Thrones. Yeah, let me see if like Star Wars is probably a long playing game. Let me look into that. All right, we get to see here most of Star Wars. So we just missed out on Collier playing his ball 1. Let me update match play. There we go. Yeah, so Mark Mazur, player 1, Collier Whitefield, player 2, Micah Archuleta, player 3, Ethan Meyer on player 4. So yeah, this is got some good players in this group here. I'm sure they all know very well how to play this game, but that is a couple of dangers and a tilt. Yeah, this game can be pretty tight. And yeah, it sounds like Mark and Collier didn't get a lot, or it looks like Mark and Collier didn't get a lot on their ball 1s either. So this can be a big, high-scoring game if you can get a hold of it. But I think that our tournament directors have done some mean things to make it more difficult to get a hold of. All right, so yeah, we've got a pretty diverse group here. from in this this group of people. We've got Mark Meserve is local. Collier Whitefield is from San Antonio. Mike Archuleta is from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And Ethan, I believe, is from the Corpus Christi area. So we've got, a good Lazarus there. I think his ball save had just expired, so that was a very fortunate Lazarus there. And he managed to get it trapped up to destroy some TIE fighters. All right, and he has picked Han and is making his way towards, looks like indoor. So yeah, on one of the big benefits of choosing Han as your player, he's going for a hyperspace hurry up there. You want to hit the Death Star shot right here. This one that's blinking pretty quickly. But yeah, one of the big benefits of choosing Han as your character is there's the hyperspace. Oh, I thought it was, but I guess not. Yatuzi Jacuzzi, yeah. Well, this is a game that lives at the collective. So yeah, maybe after this tournament is over, we can convince Jordan to bring in some Powerballs and load it up. Yeah, playing as mean as it does with Powerballs. Oh yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah. So anyway, it looks like Mark has chosen Leia. I believe that Leia's big benefit is that it will give. So she's only one battle away from Tatooine, from a mini wizard mode on Tatooine. Not really a whole lot of progress on any of the other planets, but I believe Leia's main benefit is that it makes it easier to complete modes. You have fewer shots to hit, maybe. So he is trying to move his multipliers around. Yeah, so basically the multipliers are a big deal on this game. You get your red arrows here, so he's put them here. Got a TIE fighter hurry up going. Oh yeah, this is a very short ball save. But yeah, if you go through a shot where a multiplier is lit, then you get the value of a higher multiplier. He's got the chance to destroy some TIE fighters. But yeah, you have to keep hitting these stand-up targets here to keep your multiplier up. So currently his multiplier is at 2x, but it's about to time out. But yeah, there's a good bounce there. He's got an escape lit, so he's protected from a right out lane drain, but you still want to save it. Okay, Leia gets more points for lighting modes as well. Okay. I took a danger for that, and that may be a double danger. I can't tell, but yeah, he's now got TIE fighter hurry up. It can hit that TIE fighter target. It can it got a mystery lit at the Tatooine scoop. I don't think he's qualified that scoop yet. Is making progress towards. It does have indoor lit, so if you can get up to. Get up that left ramp like that, then he can choose. Yeah, so he's playing Escape from Tatooine. Oh, looks like he did get his. This is the Tatooine kind of mini wizard mode. So he's got a 2-ball multi-ball here and is trying to hit shots to complete it. This is one I don't play super often, so I don't know exactly what you got to do in this mode, but I'm guessing you want to find those red shots. So currently he's got one at each of the ramps. I think that is the end of his multi-ball, and that may have also been, was the end of that Escape from Tatooine mode, but he has, jumped his score up now to 164 million. He's got an indoor battle ready to go. He is maybe moving his multipliers around. I can't tell what he's doing. Okay, yeah, he went up for indoor. He's got a couple of other options for modes, it looks like. But yeah, got speeder bike chase. So yeah, just got a bunch of shots ready. A lot of shots up the middle, and that can help. Shooting ramps. Looks like shoot the left ramp. And found the center drain. So that did, got some pretty good points there on ball 2 for Mark. Yeah, his bonus was about what Collier's score is, but as we can see, yeah, this is a game where you can get it up, your score up pretty quickly, and Collier is playing as Han, so he's already got progress towards all three of, towards mini wizard mode on 3 different planets. All right, and he's working towards his multiplier, and hitting those stand-up targets is so dangerous but he's got his Hoth lit, and that is going to be the first time is going to be a video mode. So he elected to pass on that for now. Looks like he wants to get his indoor ready to go, and he tilted. Thank you for the follow, Gortiz. Yeah, so we've seen a couple of tilts on this game, so it is a mean one. Mike tilted pretty quickly on his ball 1, so hopefully he'll be able to play a little bit longer here, well, a lot longer, ideally on his ball 2. But yeah, Mike is probably given it a little chance to rest and let the tilt bob settle down before he steps up, because especially after he tilted out ball 1. All right, and what is he gonna pick? He's gonna light the Tatooine missions. No. +5 TIE fighters. Yeah, TIE fighter multi-ball is a big, can be a big deal on this game. It can make the difference between, oh, good Lazarus there. Can get you some extra points in your, towards your standings in the game. And got a danger and almost saved it from the outlane, but did not. So, all right. So Ethan's gonna step up here. 37 million points after ball 1. It does look like he knows what to do on this game. I know they've got one at Quasars in San Antonio, and I was talking to him yesterday. It sounds like they've got the new Star Wars game there as well. But I know they have this one, so he's probably pretty familiar with it. That one is probably not as mean as this one is tuned right now. The ball save has been very, very shortened. So yeah, we want this game to play quickly, and it looks like we are succeeding at that. We've got 20 games to get through today, and we don't want to be here all day. So yeah, playing a little bit quickly is not the end of the world. To help us make some good progress towards that. So. All right, TIE Fighter Hurry Up is going, trying to spam the action button, keep control of the ball at the same time. All right, he's got TIE Fighter multi-ball. So, not in a battle. Oh, no, he is in speeder in the whatever the speeder thing is mode, while also in the multi-ball. So, this is potentially a good way to get a lot of points. His ball save is over now. Got still 2 balls in play. Looks like he's got an extra ball up the center ramp, which is going to be points, and found the... got the extra ball. I'm not sure how many points that's worth. Probably a good number. You want to shoot the left ramp. Almost got it there. It's got a lightsaber duel is ready if you shoot the left ramp. So this is a multi-ball, I believe. It kind of locks you out of other stuff. Another extra ball. Okay. So this is lightsaber duel. I think this is not one that I play a lot, but I think this is kind of considered a mixed blessing, because once lightsaber duel is ready, then it kind of locks you out of a lot of other stuff. But so He's wants to hit. Blue shots are building value. Red shots are adding time. All right, so he's hit a couple of blue shots. Didn't find the right ramp on his first attempt. He's got escape lit on his right out lane. There's the right ramp shot. Now he's relit some more blues. So making some good progress here. Unfortunately, didn't have a ball save on the left out lane. So that's going to be the end of his game, but he's got a pretty decent score, a pretty good lead, 523 million. Ethan is currently in second place at 61 million. So, Mark is I think with the rest of these players not comfortable, but is in a decent position anyway. But yeah, Collier, Mike, and Ethan can all absolutely catch up. They're the quality player that can do that. So looks like Collier's got his Hoth lit, so he could play his video mode on that, and then that would open up his Escape from Hoth mini wizard mode. Looks like he's pretty close to lighting indoor as well. He's going for +5 TIE fighters, hoping for a TIE fighter multi-ball as well. All right, ball save is over, and just got a grace period ball save there. Still going for multipliers, so I think he wants to get his multipliers up before going for that video mode. All right, his indoor battle is ready. Checking in with the multipliers again. Danger, double danger, escape to save that from the right out lane, and got into the option of doing. He's passing on that. Okay, so I think he's all in on multipliers. It looks like, continuing to build up and center drain. It's a risky strategy, and it looks like he paid for it. So that's 184 million built up of value. So he's in second place for the moment, and that may have been enough to give him a second place based on how mean the game is otherwise. And I'm sure Collier knows this game way better than I do. So, but yeah, we'll see what's happening here. So yeah, Mike is spamming the action button to get a lot of TIE fighters. Looks like he's probably fairly close to a TIE fighter multi-ball. And I don't see, it doesn't have any of his planets or his battles lit at the moment. Getting pretty close probably on Hoth and Indoor. All right, got it cradled on the right flipper. Found up, so that did light his indoor battles, so he can go up that left ramp to start that. Okay, good save. It's a double danger, but he saved the ball. Found his way up that indoor ramp, so he's starting the knockout shield generator mode. We went 4 green shots to unlock the door. And that was a mean feed out of that Tatooine scoop. That is kind of a known thing about this game. Not this one specifically, but I think about all Star Wars games, and that was not enough to catch Collier. So he is currently in third place, with Ethan stepping up to play his ball 4. But yeah, that Tatooine scoop kickout can be mean. It is just a known thing on this Star Wars game. All right, but yeah, Ethan's got both Hoth and Indoor battles ready to go. If he can shoot either up that left ramp just like that, and he can pick either one, but he chose to pass as well. So I don't know if passing allows you to, if you pass and then re-hit it, maybe it gives you more points for the next time you do it. You have to kind of re-qualify, but it's worth more. I don't know. Maybe that's why Collier and Ethan are both passing. Like I said, I'm not. This is not a game I know inside and out, and I'm sure these guys know it much better than I do. That is going to be an outlane drain. I don't know if that was enough to pass Mike, so that we'll take a look at that. But you've got 13 million in bonus. Let's see what the scores are. Yeah, so it is going to be Mark, Collier, Mike, and Ethan in that order. See if we've got any other games going on here. Looks like that might have been... oh, we still got top score going, possibly. I can't imagine we're got too much more to go on that. And yeah, it looks like Collier is talking to Colin about something there. So they may see something. May see something unusual about this game. Like I said, I'm not familiar enough with it to know it as in depth as either of these guys. So, but yeah, it looks like they're looking at something on the game anyway. And it does look like the top score has completed as well, I think. Nope, top score is maybe still going on. Yeah, I think that might be top score there, actually. I forget. We've moved things around here for this tournament, but I think that's top score back there. So it does look like it's still going on. I can take a look at where they are, but I'm guessing probably not far from being over on that. Let me take a look on it, but we may be able to get in on it, but otherwise we'll wait for the start of the next round. Yeah, it looks like they're walking away from top score as well, so I think that is probably completed. We're probably about ready to start the next game. So I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to wait for the next round to start and then find a new game to go to. But it looks like we've got some people who have won all 4 of their games thus far. Nadia Diavani and Jack Revenue. Nick Poklatar is coming, has won 3 and come in second on 1. Robert Montanez, Mark Meserve, both at 24 points. Mario and Philip and Collier and Rebecca and several people at 22 points. So yeah, but we've got 24 players that we're taking into A finals tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. The next 8 players who have an IFP rank of 2,000 or below 2,000 or above 2,000, I guess, will be eligible for the B division. So if your IFPA rank is, if you're in the top 2,000, you can only play in the A division. Otherwise, you can be in the B division. But we will see those finals tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. But we've still got 8 more rounds today, 8 more 2-game rounds today. So just waiting for some new games to open up. Meanwhile, our best game tournament is going on. But yeah, it doesn't look like got a lot going on there because we're about to start a new round.
We're moving at a really good pace. We're getting ready to start round 3. After this round, we're going to go into a 1-hour lunch break. Again, how that's going to work is when the last group is done, there's no more rounds running, the clock starts for 1 hour. Okay, so if you get done before that, you can head out and do your thing. On MatchPlay, we will put into the banner section what time the next round starts. Don't be late.
All right, so yeah, if you didn't hear that, we're going to play round 3, 2 more games in round 3, and then we are going to have a 1-hour break for lunch. We don't yet have, okay, now we've got some games games up here. We've seen Dune and Kiss, X-Men and Top Score. In that last group seemed to be a pretty long playing game, so maybe we'll put it on that. We'll go to X-Men and Top Score. Give me just a minute to move the rig. All right, we've got a very good group of players here on X-Men. This is X-Men Wolverine, not the newer Uncanny X-Men. But yeah, we've got Gilbert Herrera, Jack Revenue, Garrett Shaman, and Cayman Kai. So yeah, we've got kind of three top players: Gilbert from San Antonio, Jack from Houston, Garrett from the DFW area, and Cayman is local. So yeah, this is we've got some Swiss pairing going on here. So we're putting some pretty good players together here. So this game, basically, you just want to hit shots to the individual characters. So you've got, Beast up here, you've got Professor Xavier here, you've got Cyclops, Iceman, Phoenix, I think, is there. So you've got Wolverine here as a bash target. You got Gambit in these pop bumpers. But basically, getting repeating shots to a character will start a mode associated with that character. Jack has locked a ball up here, so getting both of those drop targets and going up the middle, or making it around this loop here, or hitting a left orbit will give you a lock. And Jack found the tilt, trying to save it out the right out lane. So both Gilbert and Jack had very quick ball ones. So, yeah. Garrett, I believe, currently has the top ranked player, or like the currently in the lead for Texas State Championship qualifying so far. But I know that Gilbert and Jack are well up there. Cayman may be up there in women's. But yeah, we are. This is a rough playing game apparently, because they are having some trouble with it. So this game also is slightly leaning a little bit, because that's kind of the way it has to be played apparently, because if it's not leaning just a little bit, then the ball let go out of here can go straight down the middle. So it should hopefully not do that. If it does, not often anyway. But Garrett's got the ball in a cradle, looking like he's trying to light locks. That spinning disc in the middle is dangerous. So yeah, we've had three very quick balls from three very good players. So Cayman is up. Let's see if she can show these guys how to play it. Yeah, I think she's getting maybe some music going on or something. All right. I like to short plunge on this to get a safer feed to the left flipper instead of going through the pops, but she's managed to get it up into that Blackbird area. That she got it into the Magneto lock shot, but didn't have a lock qualified, so it kicked it back out. And it did look like that was a friendly-ish feed out of there. That's a Xavier shot, so one more of those will start a mode for him. That's an Iceman shot, so a couple more I think will get Iceman going. That's a good save from down the middle drain there. And that's another dangerous feed, so yeah, it's nobody got a hold of it on their ball one. But Cayman, yeah, so it looks like Jack with his 941,000 is edged out Cayman, and then Gilbert, and then Garrett. But yeah, this game, yeah, if you can get into a good battle, especially get into multi-ball. It looks like that's what the players are trying to do, is to get into the multi-ball, but they're having trouble. So Gilbert's got a lock ready to go up the middle, or through that. Took a danger for that. Just trying to save it a little bit. He's got the right orbit, or that Xavier shot. There's a ball locked, and it's not keeping the ball in there. So that did not. Yeah, he needs. This is a set difficult for these locks, because multi-ball is such a valuable thing in this. Took another danger. And that's his hilt. So yeah, this game is is being mean. He's got a 1.5 million, so yeah, it looks like those locks are dangerous to get, and maybe that's not going to be the strategy on this game. There's a lot of points in the multi-ball, but yeah, it's looking like it's going to be tough to get. So Jack is doing a short plunge here, looking at got a lock from that, or maybe not a lock from that. But yeah, he did get progress towards a battle, I believe. All right. So he's one stand-up target, I believe, away from having a lock ready. Waiting for that disc to stop spinning, I think. Found the Iceman shot. Ooh, that was a quick feed, but he had a good reaction. So yeah, it does look like Iceman is running now. Blackbird is lit, so you can hit up there for some points in that scoop above the left flipper. He just shot for it. But yeah, he's going for this scoop right here, it looked like. But yeah, he took a shot at the lock. Almost grazed the lock there going past that. But yeah, it is took a couple dangers on a kind of frustration nudge at the end there. But yeah, he just below Gilbert after ball 2. Garrett stepping up. Got a lock ready to go up the middle. So if he can short plunge and shoot through here, that'll give him a lock. Yeah, we'll see what he does. Yeah, this is a mean game a lot of the time, but it looks like the tournament directors have made it especially mean. That tilt has been way tightened. All right, there's a lock. Ball 1 locked. Good drop catch out of there. Now he needs to hit those drop targets or stand-up targets again to relight the lock. He's got a Xavier shot. One more to start a mode for him. There's a Cyclops shot. There's a shot into the lock, but it's not lit, so that's just going to come straight out. And okay, found another Iceman shot. One more to start that. There's almost a Cyclops. That's a danger. Back under control. Let the disc settle down. Looks like he's got a lock ready, but he can't collect it straight up the middle. He's got to take that. I can't tell if that's maybe a storm or I can't remember the name of that character at that the place. But yeah, the right orbit or that this shot here. Rogue, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I can remember the actress who played Rogue, or at least in the X-Men movies of the 90s, but or the 2000s. But yeah, it looks like he's gotten into a Xavier mode here. So find the mutant, gonna look for some shots to see if he can get. There's a ball 2 locked. All right. And yeah, but just we don't know where the mutant is, so we just got to find some shots and hope we find them. So yeah, you can keep going up the middle, but that's another danger there. So did not manage to find that. So yeah. These guys are, these players are having a difficult time with this game, which is surprising because the last round, X-Men and the next game, Top Score, seemed to be a long player. Maybe they had an issue that made them play longer, but this is a very good group though. So, all right, Cayman got into that Blackbird, but I don't think it was lit. Found a lock, but that's not lit, so she needs still that that right stand-up target before she can light that lock. And all right, found an in lane. And that one is rough. She saw that coming. All right, so ball 3. Nobody has yet blown it up, but we're still not at a multi-ball. So, and not surprisingly, you can get a multi-ball by bashing Wolverine enough, but that's a dangerous shot, and I'm not too surprised that nobody's going for that. There is this Hellfire Brotherhood multi-ball, which you can get by hitting this Hellfire targets enough times, but that's also dangerous and doesn't seem like anybody's going for that. So he's got a super skill shot, and I don't know if that started as any Xavier mode there. So he's almost got the, okay, well, got a save, took a danger on there, but now he's in the Professor X mode, so trying to find a mutant somewhere. This is a hurry up shot, so if he can find the mutant, then he gets a good amount of points. It's not a hurry up, it's a timed mode. So, but yeah, his score is he's building up a score, but hoping to find the mutant before time runs out, or hopefully maybe just trying to keep it alive. So yeah, looks like that mode is done. Took a Cyclops shot, and that's so it looks like he started Cyclops. So I think on this one you just want to keep hitting Cyclops, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, it looks like just the right stand-up target. He's got a villain mode ready at that Blackbird scoop that he just backhanded, so he's going to choose a villain mode. Let's see what he gets. Sabretooth, Shadow King, Juggernaut, Sentinels. Yeah, it doesn't have the Brotherhood lit. If you see that in there, then that's a multi-ball. But yeah, he's going to Sabretooth here. And okay, that was a lock, I believe. Yeah, ball 2 locked, and the disc kind of, or the magnet kind of drew it back in there. All right, so he's got it's got 6 more hits up there for the Magneto multi-ball. But all right, lock is lit. So this one you want to take the orbit or that rogue shot to collect it. He gets into the Blackbird scoop. All right, looks like that is lit now, the Blackbird. That almost found a lock, didn't get it on the rogue shot, but yeah, found it straight up the middle. Looks like that was we did start the rogue, or no, Phoenix. So even though he didn't quite make it all the way up the right orbit, still started Phoenix. Yeah, so getting close to the Magneto multi-ball, but found the left out lane. So he got some good points on that ball. We'll see if that's enough to keep him in the lead, but yeah, 9 million is a substantial improvement over what anyone's gotten so far. But Jack, Garrett, and Cayman are all very capable of catching up. So yeah, it looks like Jack has got a lock ready to go, or just one stand-up target to get another lock ready.
One time I went, I remember being annoyed the first time that happened.
Oh, good job, Gil. What'd you do?
And there's a lot of Dune. I can hear the Dune music going on as that's playing here in not too far away from the streaming room. But yeah, that is very cinematic music going on in the background the whole time. Yes, thank you very much to Fliptronic for going out to Barrels of Fun. We did play Dune as our first game of the bank. Maybe I'll put it on Dune coming back from lunch break. Unfortunately, the first round of the day, it was having some camera trouble, so it was not. We did not get to see it as well as we should. So I will definitely get the rig on there again today. All right, Jack's got ball 2 locked. Yeah, I don't think that Dune was selected at all yesterday. I don't know why that happened. I think that was just made. I think it was in, but it just kind of randomly did not get chosen. but they are making sure it's getting in today. So. I think a lot of players are going to get a chance to have it. So Jack's getting into Sabretooth. Took a danger, but saved the ball from a center drain. And going for that stand-up target. Got that dangerous disc going now in the middle. He's letting that settle. Okay, there he's got that. And found the lock. Is that going to be Magneto multi-ball? Nope. I think you got to get one more. I believe P3 here is Multimorphic is about 20 miles away from their factory is about 20 miles away. So they've put a P3 here on site. We've currently got the Princess Bride, which is what it is most of the time. And tournament director Colin McAlpine is the one who did the rules for the Princess Bride. So he had a very strong desire to include it in this tournament. But we have had a number of different modules in. I also own a P3. So I've brought in my own modules from time to time. Just last week, I recently got a Portal just before Houston Arcade Expo, and so last week I brought my Portal in here, and it was in here for a week. I've had Final Resistance in, I've had Heist in, and my Drained Playfield module. And I've actually developed a couple of add-on games for it. So we've had, when the Heist and Drained modules were in, we had some time playing on a couple of my games. I think probably might be able to have next week might be able to get some time in on Weird Al's Museum of Natural Hilarity. But all right, so I think this is the Rogue mode here, and Garrett is making some progress there. Looks like that mode is finished. Hoping to stave it from the slingshots. Final Resistance is a great tournament game. We had it in for summer school, and that's a good. It's a great tournament game. Scott Denisi of Total Nuclear Annihilation and Rick and Morty. Definitely feels like a kind of a in the same vein as TNA. And because it doesn't use the upper flippers, it is, kind of more, you don't have to be as concerned about people using two separate flippers for the lower and upper flippers, or two separate buttons for the lower and upper flippers. But yeah, so it looks like Garrett was able to pass Jack for second place at the moment. Gilbert is still in first. Cayman stepping up on her ball 3. But yeah, the Portal is amazing as well. I still think that Weird Al's Museum of Natural Hilarity is my favorite. I haven't put as much time on Portal yet as I have on that one, but I think honestly it's going to be tough to pass Weird Al as my favorite game. And Dune Portal is amazing, but. And Dune is a lot of fun as well. Even though I don't really care much about the theme, but it's still a fun game. So, all right, and Cayman did get the Wolverine multi-ball going. So we're in the Mutant Mutant X, I think, is what it's called. Got our Blackbird lit, but I think that okay, good. Did get a grace period ball save there. So still in multi-ball. Got the ball temporarily held there at the in the main Magneto lock. All right, and keeping the balls alive. As I said that, she drained out the left out lane. Still got Blackbird lit. Got some. Needs one, just that right stand-up target. Didn't quite get it there. Okay, got the Blackbird. The villain is lit, so she can get, one of her villains, but she can get her back into that Blackbird scoop that she's just coming out of there. Still did not find the right stand-up target for that. I think it's her second lock. And, yeah, that was a mean bounce down the middle. So it looks like it's going to be Gilbert, Garrett, Jack, and Cayman for this game 1. I'm going to move the rig to top score, and we will be right back. All right, and we're stepping up on top score. This is going to be played as a single-player game only. Let me update MatchPlay. So this is basically the 2-player version of 300, if you're familiar with that game. But it's also kind of like the left half is kind of like Super Soccer or Gottlieb's Soccer, and the right half is kind of like Atlantis. You got that waterfall over there. You got a dangerous gap right here. So don't do much, try to trap too much, or, be prepared to save it from a trap on, because if a ball rolls here, then it can go down that way. But yeah, this is, I did not manage to get the bonus. So there's a physical balls in the bonus, like right over here on the back box. But I wanted to have a good look at the score. Jack managed to save it down that, keep it from going down the gap there. But yeah, there's a physical, like balls actually get locked in a kind of a trough there, and when you collect this saucer here or drain, then those balls get popped out and add to your bonus. And yeah, unfortunately was not able to pop it over that one. So this is his ball 3 coming up. Still counting. Basically, we're seeing as we're seeing the ball that number cycle, the balls are popping out of that trough and being counted towards bonus. So yeah, but this is because we're playing this as a single player game. I'm going to put the scores of the players up on the player camera. All right, so we've got 19,990. But yeah, if you can get it, basically a lot of these lit shots will add bonus, and that was rough. So yeah, going through this lit lane here will give him a bonus advance. And yeah, hitting one of those lit targets will give him a bonus advance. If you go through the waterfall, then some of them can give you bonus advances. If you get into this saucer here, then that will give you either 1, 2, or 3 bonus advances, and then this saucer will give you 1,000 points and collect. But yeah, Jack is showing some displeasure with this game at the moment. But there he gets some random amount of bonus added. And this is ball 5. Double bonus is lit. So this time he gets 2,000 points per bonus advance. He manages to collect. That is giving him double bonus at the collect in the mid ball as well as the end of the ball. So, but yeah, that does consume your bonus as well. So he's needs to build it up again and could not save it. So Jack on his game got 41,400 points. All right, and then Garrett Shahan is up next. Yeah, sorry, I adjusted the camera so we'd get a really good look at the score, but I don't know if I can get that and the physical bonus countdown mechanism in the shot at the same time. So we'll just look at the scores, and yeah, maybe if I put it on in this game again sometime, then I will show the bonus mechanism in the background. But all right, and then yeah, if you enough spins up that middle spinner can also give you bonus advances. So yeah, so it looks like you got 3,000 points in bonus for that ball 1. Soft plunge is good because you want to go through one of these 2 lanes and not go over here. If you get this the stand-up target or the rollover target, it lights a special, which is worthless on this game. But yeah, he did get bonus and found managed to keep it from draining out that gap there at the right side. All right, got a lit stand up for another bonus advance. Good tip there. Oh, thank you for the follow, Dirty Pool Pinball. We have a dune here that I can hear just outside the streaming room door. We put it on for the beginning of our the day, the first round of the day. We will. I think I'll probably be putting it in maybe just after lunch if we've got another round of dune on that. But yeah, we will. We'll definitely be seeing it again later today. But after this round is over, we're going to be taking an hour lunch break. So be sure to follow and come back when we are. I think I may leave the stream up. I might actually end the stream before lunch, but. Yeah, so Fliptronic would know what this code is, but yeah, this is the this is a loaner from David. Jordan had ordered a dune hoping to get it here before the tournament, but that didn't happen. But instead we got we've got this one and some very nice other. Oh, that was maybe a tilt. So, yeah, looked like that might have been a tilt there. Fortunately, this is Tilt-In's ball without bonus and not Tilt-In's game. Or was it? Yes.
Hey, is he only at 10,000? He's only but did the 10,000 reel not go? I thought he had more bonus from the first couple of balls.
Yeah, sorry about that. Give me a second here. I can take a look back at that because
I thought he had more points than that.
Yeah, sorry. I was Dirty Pool popped in. We were talking about Dune. Let's see here if I can.
And not the tilt. It was before the tilt. I think it may have gone and not registered at 10,000.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you see what happened on Hot Tip?
No,
not on Hot Tip. We're on Top Score.
Sorry, Top Score.
What's he saying?
That the game just ended.
Okay.
The game ended. That's a whole other thing. Well, so you figure out the score thing. See if the 10,000 reel didn't go.
Okay.
And let me know.
Sure. Sorry, we need to figure out what's going on here on this game. So I'm going to be watching some footage here really quick. All right, so let me fast forward a little bit here. But yeah, it sounds like maybe the game ended, which might have been a problem on its own, but it looks like also, it looks like it rolled over, but the 10,000th digit did not go. Yeah, so it went from 19,340 to 19,850, 19,860. Yeah, and it rolled back over to 10,000. So he did not get a 20. Yeah, it did not roll over the left one. So yeah, let me go tell Colin about that because yeah, he did not get a 10,000 real advance. One moment.
Well, no, have him start ball 4 and 5 because he wants.
Yeah. Okay. So you can play ball 4 and 5 and then add 4. Okay.
I would assume I knocked the hold relay. So that goes relay of what? The hold relay. Locked in, if you nudge it, it can disable it.
That's pretty easy. Where it's like rolling out on the left. You're right.
That would be my guess. 10,000 real did not advance. So it went from 19 to 20.
Okay, so what rank? So you have 20,000. Whatever that score.
Somebody take the ball.
I did.
It's 20,000. So the 10,000 real did not advance score anything. 2 balls in. Yeah, 2 balls in.
And then we're putting it on like
Last ball. Put it on 4 ball. Sorry, I probably should look at what I'm doing before I reach in there and touch on the light.
that was a good sort of bonus too.
All right, so it looks like what we're doing here is we're going to start Garrett off on... they took a picture of his score. I did not actually get that, but so we'll see what his score was at the end of that really quick. But yeah, it looks like he's going to get whatever his score was. So there were two problems in the game. One of them was that it actually... ended the game prematurely. So after ball 3, he tilted on ball 3, and it looks like it ended the game, which is not supposed to happen. So they're going to put him on ball 4, so that because ball 5 is double bonus, so he's going to still get balls 4 and 5. All right, looks like Robert's maybe moving the rig out of the way to do something. Let me check on that. All right, so yeah, it looks like we are moving to we're moving to Slick Chick here. Yeah, we almost got. Looks like we kind of have top score fixed, but it was just taking too long to really finalize it. I did bump the player camera. That's probably not aligned properly. I'll fix that. So we're just starting over. So this player 1 score is not accurate. But yeah, so what you want to do on this game is you want to spell Slick Chick. You have to do it in order. So S-L-I-C-K and C-H-I-C-K. But you can get help from, it looks like he might have hit the K and didn't register. I couldn't tell. Yeah, you can get some help from some stand-up targets. Oh, that here, this is a gobble hole, 100 points, but ends your ball. So it can be a mixed blessing. He fortunately rimmed out, hopefully gonna get more than 100 points on the rest of his ball. There, he got the K. But yeah, so you can spell it manually, but you have to spell it in order. So you have to get CH before you can get I, and then CK, etc. But you can get help from, so these slick targets are not, hitting these isn't going to matter because he doesn't have these yet. Yes, gobble hole is the real term. That is a game that was on, or a feature on games of this era that ends your ball but can give you a valuable benefit from it. So yeah, this is giving so in this case 100 points is a lot of points for this game, but it's the end of the ball. So you can hit it by accident, you can hit it on purpose, skillfully if you want to, but ideally what you really want to do is you want to hit these stand-up targets. So that one on the left will spot Chick, the one on the right will spot Slick, and this one can spot either Slick or Chick, or it can spot Slick Chick. Both of them. So, but yeah, he's getting very close there to completing Chick. And yeah, these top lanes also will spot you things. So basically, hitting the targets is the better strategy for completing Slick and Chick than actually hitting the pop bumpers. But this is Tilt End's game. So it is a little bit forgiving with your nudging because you really do need to nudge to get those targets, but it will also absolutely drain out. I think the last time I played this in a tournament, I ended up with 57 points because I tilted on ball 1. So it is a real danger, but he fortunately did not tilt there. I was trying to get up here the number of balls left, and it looks like either we might have those lights are out or something. Or maybe those are the match lights rather than those are probably the match lights and not the number of balls left. I think there's actually, this one has a physical ball counter in the trough below, in the apron. So I probably couldn't have gotten that anyway, or I could have moved it backwards so we could have seen that. But so I'm not sure exactly what what ball number this is, but he's just about to light that 1,000-point light. So yeah, instead of putting another reel in, they just give us a light. So you can roll this at 2,000 points. It will go back, it'll go back to 1,000. But yeah, so we got 1,028, and it looks like that might be the end of the game. So 1,028 points for Jack Revenue on ball 1. I should change this. This is no longer top score. Have they? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's been updated in. Yeah, it hasn't been updated in MatchPlay, so that's that's not right, but whatever. Still, it's the right names of the players and the right order of players. So Garrett is going to be up here on his 5-ball game of Slick Chick. Yeah, and Garrett is definitely familiar with games of this era. I know he's had, they have a big set of tournaments there, and he's got a game called Four Roses that has several gobble holes in them. And that one, at least you can build up the value of the gobble hole before you drain. And so that can make it, even more worth going for. So I think that one maybe starts off at 50 points, and you can do things to raise the value up to like 300 points. And that's another, games like this where you're getting, like single points from doing things. Or I think this one maybe only does like 5-point increments maybe, but yeah, it is a very much a kind of can get to the point of a calculated decision as like, is it worth it for me to drain to get some points here? But yeah, Garrett found the gobble hole there for 100 points, so he's at 404. So it does look like there are single point increments here. But yeah, we're going to be taking a lunch break after this round, so we'll be able to, I'll get all of my cameras readjusted. That was a mean feed down the middle. These, oh, did he tilt that? I can't tell. No, it did not. Okay. But yeah, I apologize for the player camera being out of whack. I bumped it as I was going through the doorway, and did not fix it. Oh, bouncing at the gobble hole again. I don't think he's intending to do that, but oh, well, thank you very much, Phil. Django Foot is Phil. He was one of the kind of the main driving force behind the collective. Has done so much to help get it off the ground. So yeah, I know people have been, trying to get a collective here going in Austin for a while. Phil is the one who really, had the impetus to actually get it. Found a good office space for us to put it in. That does look like the end of the game. 793 for Garrett. So that's going to be a second place at the moment, because Jack has gotten 1,028 on his. All right, we got Cayman stepping up. All right, hitting a lot of targets, but unfortunately not the right ones. Okay, they're spotted Slick and Chick. But yeah, can't. Unfortunately, like these targets. Okay, another spotting of targets there. Another one. Yeah, but if you're hitting the actual pop bumpers to spell it, you gotta hit them in order. So that's a gobble hole for 100 points. 410. I think that was ball 1 for Cayman. All right, so hoping to get that center drop target, or center stand-up target is the kind of the most valuable in the game because it can give you both Slick and Chick. Found a drain on ball 2 without a whole lot of additional points. All right, but getting close to spelling Chick naturally, but yeah, it's really tough. Can be really tough to get all the way back up there at the top. So you need some help. They're almost grazed the target. They're making her kind of climbing the ladder of the pop bumpers. That just missed that Chick a target again. So 516 points after ball 3, I believe. Oh, thank you for tuning in Buffalo Pinball. Yeah, we're here all day today, and yeah, this is a game, a hot dog combo. It's a good point. I have definitely seen people playing it that way. This is a manual plunge game, so there is a physical plunger in the game. There are 5 balls in the game. You can plunge all 5 balls at the same time, and it is utter chaos. We have done kind of like kind of $5 slick chick kinds of tournaments and when we do that, we just load up all 5 balls and let them rip at the same time and see what you get. So that is came in at $9.79.